Welcome to the DECA Inc. Professional Learning Webinar Series. Thank you for taking the time to join us. Today's presentation will go over the DECA Idea Challenge, a premier event of Global Entrepreneurship Week. I'm Adrienne Berta, Education Program Specialist at DECA Inc., your host for today. Please contact me if you have any questions about the DECA Idea Challenge. Today, I will touch on the overall goal of the DECA Idea Challenge, how students can participate, the prizes for global winning teams, student learning outcomes for those who engage in the challenge, and resources and tips to enhance participation. So what is the DECA Idea Challenge? The event is an energizing, hands-on learning activity that challenges students to find an innovative use for a common item in just 8 days. The event occurs every November as a premier event of Global Entrepreneurship Week. Global Entrepreneurship Week aims to inspire millions in over 160 countries around the world through local, national, and global activities. The DECA Idea Challenge is one activity of Global Entrepreneurship Week to help individuals explore their potential as self-starters and innovators. To participate, students must first organize into a team and then access the DECA Idea Challenge item. The item will be revealed online at DECA Direct and the Global Entrepreneurship Week site at 11:59 on November 10th, 2016. After students know who they are working with and what item they have to reinvent, they must collaborate to find a new and practical use for the item. Then the team must formulate a sales pitch for their product that is recorded in an engaging 3-minute video presentation. While we encourage students to present themselves in the video, we have seen a number of successful videos that have used graphics and voiceover instead of featuring themselves. Once the product is created and the video is finalized, teams submit the YouTube URL as well as other team information online by the deadline. This year, we're using a new submission platform. Once you log into the link displayed on the screen, you'll see more information about the competition and be prompted to submit an entry. Once you click the Submit an Entry button, you'll be prompted to log in. If you have not already created a username, which if you're doing this for the first time, you have not, then you click to register. If you're registering, it'll be either the team leader who will register to submit an entry for their team, or if you're an instructor or chaperone who would like to submit a group of entries, you can register the one account and add multiple entries. Here you'll enter your entrant profile. This is information that either the team leader or the team chaperone is to complete. After completing the entrant profile, you will then be prompted to submit your DECA Idea Challenge entry. Once all the required information is inputted, you'll be prompted to either submit your entry or save it as a draft. Particularly if you're an instructor, under your profile information, you can see all of the entries that are either saved as a draft, submitted, or withdrawn if you're submitting more than one entry for your class or organization. DECA membership is not a requirement to participate. All students are invited to engage in the competition. When forming teams, the group must consist of only 3 to 5 members. Teams that exceed or do not meet this limit will be disqualified. Team members do not have to be from the same school, class, or grade, but they must be in the same education category. Submissions will be sorted by category and evaluated against entries from the same category. The ages listed on the screen for each category are approximate and may vary. Here are some examples of previous DECA Idea Challenge creations. We have a dress and a basket made out of newspaper, as well as a playhouse and a purse made out of cardboard. The challenge process. All team entries are submitted to DECA Inc. using the online submission form. Once the deadline has passed and all submissions are received, a panel of judges organized by DECA Inc. will evaluate entries from the United States. As the DECA Idea Challenge is an event of Global Entrepreneurship Week, the GEW hosts will be contacted if students from their country participate. The GEW hosts will select a panel of judges from their country to evaluate entries. After a few rounds of evaluation, global finalists are selected from each participating country in each education category to compete for the title of DECA Idea Challenge Global Winners. The competition is truly a global learning activity. Last year, we received over 2,000 entries from nearly 8,500 students from all over the world. The 3 global winning teams, one from each education category, will be announced on January 30th, 2017. Each team will be recognized on both DECA Inc. and Global Entrepreneur Week websites. Additionally, monetary awards will be provided by DECA Inc. Each team who submits an entry will have access to an electronic DECA Idea Challenge certificate of participation. Here is a look at a timeline overview. The challenge item will be announced on November 10th, 2016. Team submissions are due by November 17th, 2016 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Global finalists and global winners will be announced in January. The DECA Idea Challenge promotes meaningful student engagement in the field of entrepreneurship. Students move from having an idea to developing a product to communicating their results. As students collaborate as a team, they practice social skills, teamwork, and leadership skills. As students brainstorm a new use for the challenge item, they develop problem-solving skills, creative thinking skills, and leveraging limited resources. As students showcase their new product in an organized YouTube video presentation, they develop communication skills. Here are 2 main locations you need to access to receive materials on the DECA Idea Challenge. First is the online portal. This website provides competition updates, resources, and more information on Global Entrepreneurship Week. The mystery item will be displayed on this site at the appropriate time. Secondly, there's the DECA Idea Challenge Toolkit. The toolkit provides everything you need to know about the competition, including guidelines, video tips, and a team self-checklist. This can be found on the GEW website. Here are some tips on effectively engaging students in the competition. First, I recommend beginning with a warm-up activity. The DECA Idea Challenge Toolkit is filled with learning activities to help students prepare for the competition and exercise skills such as communication and critical thinking. Next, I recommend watching a handful of videos for motivation. You can search DECA Idea Challenge into YouTube to locate previous videos, or search DECA Idea Challenge Global Finalist on decadirect.org. After viewing some videos, analyze what made certain submissions successful and others not. I also recommend sharing the competition with your community. Inform parents, administrators, and fellow teachers in advance on the competition guidelines and the mystery item reveal date. Utilize that network to assist in securing supplies, particularly the mystery item. Finally, I recommend recognizing entries in your classroom or organization. This is a great way to generate more excitement in such a large competition. Superlatives such as team with the most unique invention are fun and get students energized. There are also some tools available to promote the competition. First, we have the DECA Idea Challenge flyer. It provides a general overview of the competition and works perfectly as a handout at an event or a poster on a bulletin board. This can be found on the GEW site. Secondly, I recommend connecting with DECA Inc. and Global Entrepreneurship Week before, during, and after the event using the hashtags DECA Idea Challenge and GEW 2016. Most importantly, the competition is about having fun and thinking creatively. Help to create environments that foster innovation so your students can have fun. That concludes the presentation today. Thank you for your time, and I wish you well in participating in the DECA Idea Challenge.